they're really, well, they're really bad clowns. And every now and then I have to talk about a bad clown. And he found one. Kayleigh McEnany. She's the former, you know, um, former talking point lady for the dictator, Pol Pot. The Adolf Hitler and wannabe. You know, the former president that we had, that we, thank goodness, got rid of. But he still got millions of supporters and a lot of racists that well, like following him. Anyway, Kayleigh McEnany, the former press secretary for that clown, well, she's been making the rounds on Fox News. And of course, she's, highly critical now of rushing to judgment and being divisive. I mean, you wouldn't want to be divisive. No, it wasn't like she didn't work for a divisive person who started fights all the time and was like calling people every name in the book. You know, Rage tweeted at 3 o'clock in the morning, probably while sitting on the toilet having a dump. No, she's forgotten that she worked for an individual like that. Now, LeBron James, she's chastising you. You're being divisive. You never criticized China. I wonder why. LeBron James doesn't play in China. He plays in the United States. Maybe that's why he's criticizing the United States. And not the whole country. Just racist people like you, Kayleigh McEnany. You know, you once said that you shouldn't rush to judgment. That's what you said about Maxine Waters and Joe Biden, about the Derek Chauvin case. They're like, they shouldn't talk and rush to judgment. But that's exactly what you did when you were a press secretary. You lied to the American people. You went on TV with your fake eyelashes, and we can tell that they're fake. They're nice eyelashes, but we can always tell that they're fake. You got the eyelash thing from the LGBTQIA community and the BIPOC community. Nobody was wearing eyelashes like that unto the LGBTQIA community. See, they never give credit where credit is due. But I do. Well, anyway, those fake eyelashes, back in September of 2020, they got caught in a lie. You were looking down at the paper and saying that, a CNN anchor by the name of Kayleigh, she was responsible for getting 2 deputies shot. You remember when you came out to the American people and said such other nonsense? Well, it came out of your mouth. They have audio and video footage of it. You can go back and watch it. That was a lie. Or the time where you said that Amy Barrett Cooney, that new Supreme Court wacko judge, zealot, that's on the Supreme Court, that she was a Rhodes Scholar, even though she wasn't a Rhodes Scholar. She went to a Rhodes School. Things like that. Lies, mistakes, rushes to judgment, not getting all the details. The same thing you're now going on Fox News criticizing other people about. You did yourself. Kayleigh McEnany, please don't talk about things that you're guilty of. You work for the most divisive person on the planet Earth, and you lie repeatedly to cover that person's ass. And now you want to talk about divisiveness? You have the nerve to talk about divisiveness? Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. You can't make it up with these conservative kook clowns. You can't make it up. It's one clown after the next, and you have to keep playing like whack-a-mole. Once one pops up their head, you gotta talk about that one. That one pops down their head, you gotta talk about another one. Clowns to right of me, clowns to left of me. But this clown with the fake eyelashes, Kayleigh McEnany, the racist, the person that has a problem with LeBron James, Why you got a problem with LeBron James? All he said was, well, he wants accountability for the police. They should be accountable. They're servants. They're public servants. They work for the state. We pay our tax dollars to them. They should be accountable to the citizenry. Nothing wrong with accountability. No, but apparently in 2020, accountability is a bad thing for the state. Although, well, when she was up there talking about different states and talking about accountability, well, that wasn't true either. You know, these people are hypocrites. They lie to you repeatedly. Don't listen to anything they got to say. And you know what? Please, Kayleigh and McEnany, spare us about to talk about divisiveness. Nobody was more divisive than you and your former boss. Bye, girl.